Okay, as I continue to look around this spot, I came to this nice little area here. It's got some nice logs to sit on and stuff. It's just out of sight of my camp, but it's pretty thick in here. Interesting thing is I think I found one of my Diet Cokes that is missing. And there it is. Okay. It's interesting how it's been opened. And it looks like there's a little bit of Diet Coke down in the bottom, but it's mostly gone. And right here on this log are some pine cones that have been stripped down for the seeds. You know, partially stripped down. Now I realize that squirrels do this, but nice little convenient area to be sitting right here on the log and eating pine cones and drinking Diet Coke. I guess not pine, they don't eat the pine cones, I guess they eat the seeds. And yeah, there's a seed shell right there. So interesting. I'm going to take this can back and fingerprint it. See if there's any fingerprints on it. So I got a stick. I'll pick it up without touching it. I'm going to take it back and fingerprint it. Okay, I'm back in camp and I've got that aluminum can sitting on my shelf drying out. I don't want to handle it while it's wet. I do have some latex gloves I'll put on and I'll fingerprint it. See if there's anything there. And of course we know that their fingerprints are not going to be exactly like our fingerprints. Last fingerprints I got was off of my camera, and the fingerprint went straight across the print. I mean, the dermal ridges went straight across the print. There was no loops, swirls, circles, waves, or anything like that, which is indicative to human fingerprints. So kind of interesting to see if what we get off this aluminum can, if anything. Of course, it's been sitting out for well, all day. So I don't know, we'll see. It did dew in here pretty hard last night, so everything was covered with a nice coating of moisture, but I'm hoping that didn't ruin the fingerprints, if there's any. Okay, these are my apricot trees that I brought up to plant as part of my Bigfoot Garden of Eden project. However, it's probably too cold, so I'm probably going to save them until until next month. So I'm taking them back home and save them, because if I plant them now, they'll just die in the cold. You know, they need to get a little bit bigger before they freeze again this winter. So I'm gonna save them, take them back with me, and then I'll plant them. For some of you who don't know about what my Bigfoot Garden of Eden project is, basically about 5 years ago I got this grand idea that I could help out my Bigfoot research if I started finding certain areas that had semi-native fruit trees growing, which this area has apple trees. There's a couple of apple orchards miles away on some ranches, and over the course of the many years, the animals have eaten the apples and then basically pooped them out up and down these streams. So there's apple trees in here, and so I've been taking care of them. I've been fertilizing them and fixing the broken branches and stuff like that. Then I got, there's a lot of raspberries in here, black raspberries. So I also started taking care of those too. So I have about 5 or 6 different areas where I plant or take care of the berry bushes and the apple trees and stuff. And I've been bringing seeds up here, apricot seeds, plum seeds, apple seeds, peach seeds, nectarines, and that kind of stuff. And I've been basically planting them up here. Now I don't know if any of them will take root. In fact, don't know if they last very long, if the animals eat them or not. One of the things I've started to do is sprouting my own seeds and bringing them in here as seedlings and planting them. And this is one of the areas that I have chosen. There's plenty of green foliage and open area and so forth where I can actually plant these fruit trees. So that's what my Bigfoot Garden of Eden is about. Is I basically wanted it to make it the place to eat, the place to come and get fruit and to eat. And I know it will attract deer and elk and bear and other critters too, but I'm also hoping to entice the Bigfoot to come in and help themselves to eat. So that's what it's all about.